And welcome to the Cook Along Live. I'm Kel, and today I'm joined by the newest member of the Pride in Surrey team, Morgan Rice. How you doing, Morgan?
I'm good. I'm hungry. So
this is why we do this. The whole point is at the end of this, we've got something absolutely delicious to eat.
Yes, absolutely. I'm looking forward to it.
And we get to make fools of ourselves on the internet, and everyone can see how messy our kitchens are.
I mean, you've never seen me cook, so.
Well, some people that watch this show have seen us cook, so I'm surprised they come back time and again and watch us. We've got something really smashing tonight, actually. We're going to be doing first date spaghetti sauce, right? And this is from the Chubby Cubs cookbook. We love these books. We love the Chubby Cubs. We love everything that they produce, and everything in these books is absolutely scrummy, and even our kids like it. So I highly recommend that you get yourselves those books. They're available from all good bookshops, and you can probably just click and pay money and have somebody bring it to your house, which is really, really
I do.
They're going to potentially be some guests on our show.
We are hoping to welcome them. I did notice actually that somebody tagged James Anderson in one of our adverts that I put out earlier. So hopefully he's watching. James, please come and cook for us.
Not for us, with us.
For us. Right?
Yeah. Come to our house and cook for us, please.
Yeah. Right, so it's chaos in Fine and Cooked Hours, as it usually is. Lisa's just cooking or just dishing up our kids' food. They've got some kind of broccoli concoction. But I suppose in the meantime, we can crack on with what we're doing, Morgan?
Yes, we can. Let me just get them.
Have you got a copy of this next to you?
I do.
Okay, right. So really, we need to be chopping some shallots.
Did you actually go and get proper shallots, or did you?
Proper Sainsbury's best shallots.
Sainsbury's best?
Well, Sainsbury's.
No expense spared, eh?
And what's the difference between a shallot and an onion?
Well, the shallots taste more garlicky, so they're like the same family of things, I believe, but I think they have a more garlicky taste.
I didn't realise that was the difference. I just thought they were a prettier shape.
Yeah, I didn't realise there was a huge difference. I thought they were just...
I mean, there's not a massive difference, but I think the slightest difference is that they have like a more garlicky taste.
Okay, and there you go. You learn something new every day.
Yes. I was panicked. I wasn't going to find any shallots today.
Nah, it's all good. All good. How was your day been, Morgan? Have you been off or have you been working?
No, I've been off today. My last day of holiday today. So back to work tomorrow, which I'm kind of looking forward to. It's been a long... It's been a nice... You can't really see my face. It's been a nice week and a bit off, but I'm looking forward to getting back to work now. They're kind of going a bit crazy. There's one kind of online chef that I watch. She cooks with shallots all the time, and she said, "So we're just going to spend the next 5 hours of you watching me peel shallots."
Do you know what? They are lovely, though, aren't they? Like,
yes.
Look at the inside of this. Look how I love food because I think it's really pretty. Like, look how pretty that, like, the color doesn't really show up, but it's like gorgeous, like purpley color on the inside. Sorry, I stole it.
It's all right. I was meant to
I'm just going to actually give the children their dinner and I'll be back.
We feed them once a week, whether they need it or not, Morgan.
Yeah, well, toughens them up. That's what I had when I was a kid.
Yeah. Back in the olden days when everything was in black and white, we didn't eat every day, did we?
No.
They don't believe that. They never believe it when we tell them that. They still need 36 meals a day, these youngsters.
Yeah, they're inside rolling their eyes here in UK.
They roll their eyes whenever I speak, not just about them.
Oh, I'm making a right pig's ear of peeling these shallots.
Why are you making a pig's ear of it? What's going on?
Oh, I just can't peel it. Oh, I've got a ghost as well.
So I just start chopping and it'll all come off. Can you see my son in the background?
Yes.
Sneaking in for ketchup. Just pretend you can't see him.
If that wasn't me, I would have photobombed the camera.
Oh, they know better. They absolutely know better. Now, Morgan, have you bought lardons or have you just got bacon you're going to chop up?
I've just got bacon I'm going to chop up.
Yeah, us too.
It's only I would normally buy lardons, but I had bacon in the fridge, so better to use what I've got than to waste.
Exactly that, mate. Exactly that.
Right. So it said finely chopped, didn't it?
Finely chopped, yeah. But you know what? If it's only you eating it, I don't suppose it really matters. We used to cheat. We used to do all our prep in advance and then just stand there and dump things in a pan. But actually, it's probably quite boring for people to watch, isn't it?
I was thinking, oh, well, should I do like a mise en place? Was it called a mise en place, where you have everything prepared? And I thought, no, I'm gonna subject everyone to my awful chopping skills.
You know what? We've got Philippa Pinkerton saying hello in the comments.
Hello.
Hello, Philippa. We've also got Evie Hester telling us that she is really hungry right now, but she burns beans, unfortunately. And Connie's come along to say hello to Philippa in the comments. So, hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in.
So the question I have for you, Cal, is do you cook every day?
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Unless the kids are off on adventures and we decide we're going to have something naughty delivered by a nice man on a moped, then yeah. You know, 4 kids and we try and feed them as well as we can, try and feed them as healthily as we can, you know. And like all parents, we are guilty of, you know, whacking fish fingers in the oven from time to time, but we do try and cook fresh most days.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I love fish fingers. I think there's nothing wrong with fish fingers every now and then, or regular. I think it's...
Exactly. Do you know what? And our kids are really good, actually. They're pretty good with their veg.
Yeah, it's like growing up, well, because growing up, my mum's kind of been in catering all of her life. So growing up, we learned to cook really young.
Yeah.
And growing up, we were all really good with our veg and eating what we were given.
What's your favourite thing to cook, Morgan?
My favourite thing to cook? Probably a carbonara. But I do this kind of carbonara adjacent meal, which I wonder if my friend, I sent the link to my friends earlier to watch, and when we lived together, it was like this cream and cheese and bacon and chicken dish. So it's kind of like a carbonara, but if an Italian that watched it would probably kill me. But that was my favourite thing to do, like with Parmesan cheese and mascarpone cheese in there, and it was lovely. But I don't make it anymore because it's not the cheapest thing to make and it's not the healthiest thing to make.
You don't put cream in your carbonara, do you?
Pardon?
You don't put cream in your carbonara.
Not my proper carbonara. Not my proper.
You use egg yolk, right?
Pardon? Just eggs. Just eggs.
Yeah, just egg yolk.
Yeah, egg yolks and cheese.
Yeah.
That's why I call that dish that I make a carbonara adjacent.
Cheats carbonara.
Yeah.
High street carbonara.
Yeah. Right.
Right. I guess I'm going to do the bacon with scissors because I'm lazy.
So.
Right, I'm back. Sorry about that. I've sorted the family. Do you know what I like about this cookbook from the Chubby Cubs? And if the guys are watching, they'll know this because I'm sure we've told them before. Each recipe they've accompanied with a little story about it. So this recipe,
nice.
I know. And this one it's called Our First Date Fancy Spaghetti Sauce.
Ooh.
And I just think that's fantastic. And I think the brilliant thing about it is there's no garlic in it. So
There is garlic.
There is?
Yeah.
Ah, forget it.
Are you sure? Yeah.
Oh, there is.
Thing is with garlic, as long as you're both eating it.
Yeah. It's only when one of you eats it. That's when it's the.
Yeah, well, we both eat garlic, so it's not a problem in this house. But yeah, there's a little story here about James and Paul's first date, and every recipe has a little sort of story to tell about it. And this is their first cookbook, and they've also brought out a second cookbook, which I think is called Fast and Filling. We've got both of them, and we use them frequently. So really easy to follow recipes that don't cost too much money and are healthy. So it's a winner in our house. And they've got in these books as well, they've got a whole section on fakeaways.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, so we've tried quite a few of them, and they actually work really, really well.
Yeah, they all rock.
Yeah.
I said at the beginning of the stream, babe, that we love these books and we cook from them often.
Yeah, we do.
Kids pick food from this, you know. They say, oh, we want that thing out of that cookbook. It's usually something out of one of the Chubby Cubs books.
Dylan, there you are. Dylan, you must tune in tomorrow to News on the News, because there's a blinking adorable goat for you tomorrow. Maz is there. Hiya, Maz.
Hi, Maz.
Hi.
Yeah, and Jason. Hi, Jason. How are you doing?
Hello, Chef.
It's a busy
Sorry,
evening.
Jason, you're gonna...
on this evening. It's all good. I don't know what Maz is trying to suggest about burning stuff. We're good chefs in this house.
Cook by name, cook by nature.
Yeah. What's your favourite thing to cook? I know you asked Morgan what his was. What's your favourite?
I like doing my risotto. I like my mushroom risotto. I like doing a carbo.
You're saying you two have never been to my flat. This is my kitchen.
It's a lovely little kitchen.
Quite big.
It's really rather tidy. Have you been busy today, Morgan?
Just a dash. Just a little bit busy.
Maz is saying she meant her about burning stuff. Maz has a very interesting story about setting her garden alight. We'll have to get her on to tell us about it one day.
I think I saw on Facebook it was the anniversary of them setting their garden on fire recently. Oh, happy days, eh, Maz?
The memories.
The memories of it all, yeah.
Dylan is asking if we've ever had goat's milk or cheese. Right.
Love goat's cheese.
Yeah. Love goat's cheese. Yeah, love it, love it, love it. Love it in a tart with red onion. Gorgeous. But as for goat's milk, I have had it, but it's not my favourite thing in the world. I have to be honest with you. So no, give me goat's cheese any day of the week, but I'll pass on the milk, I'm afraid. And actually, do you know what as well? We had a Christmas time. It was from Wales, actually, Morgan, your neck of the woods. We had a hard sheep's cheese, and that was really, really gorgeous, really good. Enjoyed that one. How are you getting on? Have you got anything in the pan yet, Morgan?
I've got my shallots in, and I've got my bacon ready.
Brilliant.
I've got the bacon and the shallots in. What's next? Can you read out?
Yes, I suppose I should do something useful. Okay, add the garlic, and then add the tin tomatoes, passata, olives, and artichoke hearts. Now, I don't know what you're doing about the artichoke hearts. We have left them out, but we're going to have some asparagus.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so we're going to have some asparagus instead.
Yeah, I was going to get the artichoke hearts, but when I went shopping an hour ago, they didn't have any.
Oh, okay. Well, do you know what? I've never actually cooked them, and I probably should give them a whirl. I'm just a little bit, I don't know, I'm a little bit turned off by them. Okay, Maz is saying goat's milk in tea or coffee is nice, bit less creamy than semi-skimmed cow's milk. Okay, maybe we should be a bit more open-minded about...
The thing is, we like goat's cheese, so that'll be a similar taste.
When it's trying anything new, it's always a bit unsure until you try it, isn't it?
Well, I'm quite adventurous, really. I'm not really afraid of things. I have tried it. I just don't particularly like it. But, you know, it was a while ago. I should probably give it another turn. I feel very idle. Is there anything you want me to do?
No, it's all right. You
I'll
just
just-
present.
I'll
Speak
just
to people.
chat
Who
away.
we got besides Maz there?
We've got Maz, we've got Dylan. I don't know if Philippa's still here, but yeah, if you're watching, say hello and we'll say hello back to you. If you've any questions about the recipe or any recipes you'd like us to do in the future, give us a shout and we'll pass them on to our usual cook along host. Right, let me see. Oh, okay. Well, look, Maz, Dylan is agreeing with you there on goat's milk. He says that it's nice.
There's not much garlic in the recipe. I'm normally a much. It's
Well,
got what?
I've done 2 big uns.
It calls for 1 clove. I never put 1 clove in anything. I'm usually about like at least 4.
Well, I suppose the point is, if it's first date spaghetti,
maybe that's it.
you don't necessarily
Yeah.
always know somebody's position on garlic on your first date.
Well, as I was saying, if it's a first date and they don't have a good opinion of garlic, I'm sorry, it's just not going to work.
Well, yeah, I suppose it's a good experiment, isn't it?
It is true. It is true. What about things like garlic oil and stuff, Morgan? Do you like things like that?
What I normally do is I don't get garlic oil kind of in the bottle, but I will cook. If I'm cooking if I want garlic oil, you essentially put the oil in the pan, put the garlic in the pan, so crush some garlic, put that in the pan, so you infuse the oil. So it's kind of, I like garlic oil.
Yeah.
I don't buy it. I normally make my own kind of.
It's time for our shameless plug of the garlic farm on the Isle of Wight again.
Look at this, Morgan.
Their garlic oil is absolutely to die for. It's gorgeous stuff.
Maz is saying that she's only tried it recently and she enjoyed it. Is that because it was in the fridge at work and there was no other milk and you just gave it a go? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, did you just decide to give it a whirl? How did that happen for you? Maz, yes, garlic granules are a good cheat. I totally agree with you. Totally agree. We've got garlic granules here. And actually, in some recipes, it works better because depending on what you're making, like garlic, if it burns, so something in the oven with garlic can be a right disaster.
Garlic salt is nice.
In a tub or in a
Yeah,
tube.
we use garlic salt.
Yes.
I like garlic salt. That's nice
Yeah.
on top of stuff.
Morgan, you're absolutely right. Your kitchen's well tidy.
Thank you. It's got I cleaned it today.
Is everything behind that door?
No, not everything.
Oh.
It's just all about camera angles, isn't it?
Yeah, what you can't see is just over here. There's all of my bags and then all of my everything else I couldn't get rid of.
Yeah, it never matters how we angle our camera. You can always see that our kitchen is chaos.
A working household.
Working household.
Kitchen should be chaos. Really. You can only see my mouth when I'm talking. So yeah, kitchen should be chaos.
You're fine. You're grand. Oh, Maz, do you know what? You've inspired me. I think I might buy a pint of goat's milk just to try it out now. I wonder if you can use it in other ways rather than just tea and coffee. Like, can you use it in cooking and stuff?
Yeah, you must be able to.
Where you can use cow's milk. Are these the only olives we've got, babe?
I can have a little look.
Yeah.
I've got some green ones.
See, okay, controversial opinion here, but I'm not the biggest fan of olives.
Do you know what? I didn't like olives until I was 35.
I've got 3 years then, so maybe it's.
Yeah. Oh, show the camera.
We're going to break into this jar again. Garlic Farm. I am hoping for a sponsorship deal from the Garlic Farm sometime soon. There we go. Look at these.
Very nice.
Stuffed. I know. Stuffed with garlic. We managed to pick this up in a local garden centre at the weekend. That was good. Always a nice find.
Okay, so
Well, we need 100 grams of black, but can't have too many, really, can we?
No.
So it says 100 grams of pitted black olives, and my jar is 160 grams drained. So shall I just put the whole thing in?
I would. Well, it's up to you.
You're not a big lover of olives, though, are you?
I've got to
Put
trust
2/3 in. Put 2/3 in.
Okay.
And then save some for pizza.
There you go. That's what I would do. Or just throw them out when you clean your fridge out for Christmas, like everyone else does when they've got a jar of olives in their fridge.
Or a jar of things they don't like. Right. I'm going to have a go on this. This is one of the Garlic Farm green onions stuffed with their very green olives stuffed with their very own garlic. I'm going to give it a whirl. Oh, oh, so good.
Oh, incredible.
So good. So, Jason, if you're still watching, you can tag the Garlic Farm in this for us. I'm absolutely sure. You did it the other week. Let them know that we're still loving their stuff. Maz, she's saying that she loves the Garlic Farm. When we were on the Isle of Wight last year, Maz and her lovely wife Kathy were on the island at the same time, so we managed to meet up for lunch. But yeah, we went to the Garlic Farm for the first time on the last trip. It was a grown-ups only trip. We didn't have the kids with us, so we treated ourselves to lunch over there. And
we spent a fortune. We literally said, "Oh, just bring us one of everything."
Not quite, but we did order quite a bit. But absolutely worth a visit. Yeah, if you're on the island, go and have a look. And we stayed in a lovely place there, actually. My good friend Claire Corbett, her friend has a place there, Salty Holidays in Ventnor. Beautiful little place. So little plug for them as well.
Ventnor's a lovely place, isn't it?
Oh,
so
it's just lovely.
Tom's next.
Oh, I don't know. Where are you up to? Yeah, so garlic in, tin tomatoes, passata, and the olives.
So it's tinned cherry tomatoes.
I'm just using chopped tomatoes.
Posh. That's all right.
Not as posh as us, though, Morgan.
Pardon? Not as
posh as us. We've got about 50 tins of chopped tomatoes, but I did actually send Kel for the cherry tomatoes because I love them. I just love the flavour of them. They're just a little bit more intense, a little bit more rich, and I love them. But I wouldn't ordinarily buy them. I would just go for like the usual 13 tomatoes a tomato. But these actually smell good. Smell lovely. Passata's going in.
What do the olives go in now then?
Olives go in. And what we do with this asparagus?
I reckon we...
right, excuse me for a minute. I need to abandon you to sort out my daughter's hair for cadets. So can you chat?
Yeah.
Oh, Maz, before I go and do that, Maz is asking, did we try the garlic ice cream? Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
Ice cream?
Yes. And they make it with their black garlic, which is incredible stuff. You can put it into you can use it in baking, and it's really sort of like a fudgy,
like chocolatey,
slow roasted, slow smoked, but smoked for a very long time, and it goes completely black. Might have some. I'll try and get it out in a minute. And yeah, and it's gorgeous. Dylan is saying the Garlic Farm is amazing. But he'll pass on the garlic beer in future. Okay.
Oh, I liked that.
You liked it?
Yeah, I really like the garlic beer. Where are you at, Morgan?
Tomatoes and passatas just going in now.
Morgan, what's going on?
Can you hear me?
Nice.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, so just put my tomatoes in now. Just pop my garlic's just gone in. I just need to chop my olives as well.
I think we could get some spaghetti on. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I need to put some water on.
We've got posh spaghetti. Our spaghetti's got holes in it.
Oh, someone is.
I'm not sure what it's actually called.
Someone's being very posh, Cal, with holy pasta.
Didn't do it on purpose, I can assure you.
Right, let's do these olives.
I'm excited about this. This is going to be lovely.
I'm excited for it too. I love it. I love pasta, and I love it's nice because it's a tomatoey pasta, but it's not bolognese. Bolognese is lovely, but it's always kind of a bit of a palaver, I find at times.
Yeah, and it's just samey, isn't it? I don't know about you, but we do like a spag bowl very often, so it's nice to have something a bit different.
Yes, I agree.
There we go. Lovely. Shall I use our nice butter to do that asparagus?
Oh, that would be very unhealthy, but very nice.
Well, let's do it.
How are you doing your asparagus?
We're going to pan fry it in a little bit of butter.
Good, I'll do the same.
this looks amazing. Right, so where are we at then? Right, so we're skipping the step with artichoke hearts. Ah, spinach.
Right, that's ready to go in, darling.
That takes seconds.
Yeah.
So that's no problem.
This is looking absolutely lovely.
Yeah. Happy with this. I'm just trying to work out when to twang the spinach in.
Well, it says right at the end with the pasta. That's what it says on the. So once you've boiled the pasta, it's put in with the pasta.
Yeah. I like to cook it in a bit though. But
Yeah.
I'll trust the boys. I'll do what they say.
What we could do is put it in the just put it into the tomato sauce, into the sauce.
Yeah, that's amazing.
This is my.
Very garlicky. That's because we doubled the garlic. Right, let's have a taste.
Is this what yours looks like?
Yeah. I'll show you. There we go. That's what we're looking like, Morgan. Are you looking, darling?
Yeah, I'm looking. Yeah, yours is a bit thicker than mine.
Okay, cool. Right.
I think you're frozen. It tastes lovely.
Are we back?
Oh, you're back.
Hey, good.
Mm.
That one's thinking.
No, it's only been in seconds.
Right, where am I? Let's have a look. Yeah, so mine's bubbling away now. So I'm just waiting for my pasta water to boil.
Yeah, we're the same.
So Morgan, why don't you tell our regular viewers a bit about yourself? Now you've joined the digital content team at Pride in Surrey. What can people expect from you?
Well, I don't know. Oh, you put me on the spot. So my name's Morgan. So I've just joined the digital content team, and I'm hoping to be starting kind of some new programming, kind of more kind of like a discussion style, debate style program, kind of taking an issue and kind of really looking into it. A bit about myself. I'm a councillor on my local council, so I'm very, very interested in politics, and I follow politics quite closely. So it's hopefully we'll be able to kind of meld pride and politics and how they interact with each other and how they're kind of very dependent on each other. So that's kind of what I'm really hoping to look at. And also I'm just hoping to kind of just build on the digital content side with Cal and everyone else. So I'm looking forward to that.
But you kind of glossed over your council work. I won't go too much into the political side of it, but it's how we got to know you, isn't it?
Yes.
And we worked together in getting the Pride flag raised in Surrey Heath for the first time ever, as far as we're aware.
Yeah,
that was a brilliant achievement.
So I was first elected in 2019, and one of the first things I did after doing the Pride flag with Kel and Lisa and their daughter and their family, I introduced and got passed a motion in my council supporting LGBTQ plus equality. So it's kind of really confirming the council's commitment to equality across the entire borough. So that's something I'm hoping to work with Pride, kind of a behind the scenes almost, to see how we can influence councils across Surrey. So that's something I'm hoping.
It's really important, isn't it? It's really important thing. And we were so proud to be in the council chamber the night that motion was passed, and it was a massive achievement, and we were proud to be your pal. It was brilliant.
That's it. It was kind of like a family trip out, wasn't it? The whole team at Pride in Surrey all came and watched you do your speech, and
it was
good forward.
Yeah, and what I'm hoping for as well, I hope that I can encourage more people to kind of engage with politics. I think a lot of people can disconnect from it quite easily. So I'm not planning on coming on being party political, but encouraging people to, if they do want to stand, just go for it. It's really, really rewarding, and it takes a lot of courage. So sometimes members of our community can be really kind of hesitant to put themselves forward for election. But it's hopefully I can encourage and support and celebrate and educate more people, and hopefully we can encourage that to get more LGBTQ people elected across Surrey.
And you know what? Not even. I mean, it doesn't even have to be elected, but just involved in communities. Like, you know, neither Elle or I are in elected positions, but we do work really hard for our community, and we get a big kick out of that. And I think it's so important to be engaged. Anyway, I just noticed that you did the taste test on your grub. How's it tasting?
Delicious.
Awesome.
Normally, I'm a big salter. I'm a big salter of my food, but it does not need it.
No, it's olives and the bacon and that. So yeah, friends, just joined us. We're cooking from this cookbook. The two chubby cubs who have a huge Facebook presence, so you can find them there. But if you want to support them, you can pick up this book and their other books. They've got a few different books actually. We have 2 of their cookbooks, but they've got lots of other little sort of well, you can go and look for yourself. They've got lots of stuff. But yeah, we're cooking a recipe called Our First Date Fancy Spaghetti, which was the guys, the food they had on their first date. And who cooked for the other? Let me see. Yeah, so Paul cooked for James, and this is what he cooked. So I think that's really lovely. So I'm looking forward to this. I think it's going to be lovely. It smells amazing in this kitchen.
It does smell really good.
How's yours tasting?
Sorry?
How's yours tasting?
Tastes good, really. Just want to wait for the spaghetti to cook down a bit, whack the asparagus in the pan and wilt the spinach in. But I thought we'd take the opportunity with this lull while we're just waiting for things to cook down to talk about the announcement that happened on Saturday with regards to our main summer event.
Yes.
Yeah, how exciting.
How exciting is it that we've actually managed to pull it out the bag and book a main Pride Parade and event this summer?
Absolutely. I think considering the year that we've had, I think it's going to be a real welcome event, not just for the LGBT community. I think it's going to be really welcome for everyone. So I think everyone's going to be a chance to get out and to have a good time and to really celebrate.
That's it. So for anyone that didn't catch any of our social media posts, we have announced that on the 25th of September, we will be holding our main summer event. And this year we will be holding that event in Godalming. There's a beautiful park in Godalming, and our parade is going to sort of snake through the beautiful old market town. And it's going to be an event to remember. It really is going to be an amazing day, and I really hope that lots of you come along and see us and meet us in person, and then we can get to just get to share the day with the people that have been with us on this journey this last year through lockdown and watching our programs and interacting with us and making us feel like we're really making a difference. So please come along, please hunt one of us down. We'll all be there. We'll probably all be in matching t-shirts, so you should be able to spot us from either way. But please do come, and please check out our website, prideinsurrey.org, and get yourself some event passes. Come along, bring your family, bring your friends. Everybody is welcome at Pride in Surrey. You don't have to be part of the LGBTQ plus community to come and enjoy our event. Allies are welcome and families are welcome, and it's also an event which we are very proud to be able to welcome young people and children to. So families are more than welcome.
Yeah, it is.
You were at our last Pride, Morgan. We were there with our kids, and it's a real family-friendly event. I kind of want to stress that. Yeah, I want to stress that so much. We've got loads and loads and loads of same-sex families in Surrey and all around us. So please do come along. You'll be more than welcome. There'll be lots for your family to do and to enjoy. So yeah, please do come along. It's a brilliant event for families.
I mean, I would say it's even more than just family friendly. I would say it's a family focused event, really. I think it is really focused at families and encouraging families to come and to celebrate. And I wish that when I was a teenager growing up, I wish there was a Pride event like that you really go to and just kind of feel completely celebrated and completely safe. And I think that's what's really great about what we're doing in Pride in Surrey.
And as well as our main event, which will be fabulous, we also have Pride on the Road again this year. So for those of you who've been following us for the past year, you'll remember that we, of course, along with most other things, we had to cancel our Pride event for last year. And we replaced it with a great little event called Pride on the Road, where we jumped in a minibus and a van and off we went around the county. We spent a weekend traveling around the county and bringing a little bit of pride to the people of Surrey. And It was such a success, and we were so warmly received across the county that we're doing that again. So watch out for information on that. That's the 16th to the 18th of July. Now, Dylan has just posted a comment to say that he's about to have a hip replacement. We hope that goes really well, Dylan. It's been postponed, but you've got a new date, so hopefully that will happen for you then. But he's going to pop along to the shop. Now, the shop, for anybody who hasn't been to it, is in the Peacock Centre in Woking. It's on the same level as the theatre. And it's a shop and it's a safe space. So you can pop in. There's brilliant stock there, loads and loads of brilliant things. But more than that, there's friendly faces and people who are more than willing and waiting and delighted to welcome you. So please do pop along if you're in Woking. Pop by. And in fact, there was a girl that came all the way from Bristol last week.
Oh, wow.
Pop in and see Alan in the shop. Oh no, what a journey to make. But it is fantastic. It's a really great little shop. So if you can, do pop in and support us that way. And we also have the shop online as well. I just going to tell them this quickly, and then I'll pass over to you. Charlie was unpacking some brand new candles today. I noticed that he popped a video on TikTok, and they're Laird Pride candles and Laird Trans Flag candles. So cool. They're really, really good. Really, really good. Anyway, sorry, Morgan.
I was just going to say that the stock in the Pride shop is incredible, and especially the candles. The candles that we have are incredible. I love them. I love those candles.
Yeah, I know. We are lucky. We've got some good stuff, and that's down to the clever management of Charlie, really. It's his baby, and he's worked really hard to develop it, and it's a really special place. Okay, Dylan is saying Pride on the Road. It's a great weekend, and he remembers it last year when we came to Guildford. Yeah, we had a great time when we stopped in Guildford. It was crazy. But yeah, no, it was fantastic. It was a big crowd in Guildford waiting for us. It was lovely. It was lovely. Maz was saying it was great fun. Yeah, Pride on the Road was a brilliant event. It was really, really good. Exhausting, but it was fantastic.
But it's nice for us to be able to get out into our community, isn't it? You know, we have an event, on a yearly basis, and we appreciate that not everyone could always get to our event. So for us to be able to bring Pride to you guys and come out and see where it is you live and find out about what it is you need for a way for us to think about how we target services and how we move forward with Pride in Surrey. So it's a really useful thing, and we love meeting you. So come along and see us. What weekend is Pride on the Road, guys?
16th to the 18th of July. And then the other event that I really would like to mention is Shine Fest. So many of you will know about Shine Fest. It's a beautiful family-friendly festival run by Shine Addock and her partner, and I think a friend. But it's great, and we're going to actually have a Pride presence for the first time. I think we've got our own little official area in Shine Fest. So if you're going to be there, make sure you find us there as well. How's it looking your end there, Morgan?
Good. Pasta's going in.
It's only going in now. We're going to be ready in a minute.
Yeah, pasta doesn't take that long to cook. Just had to wait for my pasta water to boil.
All seems to have been slow, but it's that posh pasta I told you about, Morgan.
It's going to take ages. So Maz is saying that Tandridge in Oxted want us to take Pride there. Yeah. I think, loads of places have requested us to come, which is great, and we'll certainly do our best. We'll do our best to get to you. And we might have to mix it up year on year to make it fair.
Just saying, to all the places that want Pride, just remember we've got many, many years ahead, so we'll have many, many more Pride. So we'll have plenty of Prides.
Indeed. Yeah, and it's interesting for us to be somewhere different as well. I mean, obviously our first Pride was in Woking, and that was hugely successful, and we were very warmly welcomed there as well. And it's going to be interesting taking it to a different town, but yeah.
We're Sorry, aren't we? We're not Pride in Woking.
Yeah,
so
no,
we've got a whole county to play in.
Exactly. And Penny Rivers has been hugely supportive and issued a very, very lovely statement of welcome to Godalming at the weekend, which was lovely to see. It's really nice to feel that warmth and friendliness from Godalming. So yeah, much excitement in the Pride camp. Well, Kel's doing the she's doing the asparagus at the moment. Can you? I'm just watching it in the screen because I flipping love asparagus. Maz has just reminded me. Yes, I knew there was another thing that I should mention. Just while we're talking about the calendar of events, Winter Pride. So we always do an event to mark World AIDS Day. And last year we had a great Pride event at the Electric Theatre in Guildford. It was fantastic, really good. Oh yes, 2019. And so yeah, we'll be looking to do another winter event as well. So it's all go. Yeah, Dylan is remembering Winter Pride in Guildford too. Yeah, it was good when we had a beautiful candlelit vigil at that event for World AIDS Day, and there was some really fantastic speakers, and yeah, it was just brilliant entertainment, and proud to be part of this team. It's we're a good bunch of people, and it's nice to be part of it.
No, I'm really glad that I've joined you guys, really, because I've kind of watched you for a year and a half, nearly 2 years now, and it's the stuff that you guys have achieved has been incredible. From where you start, from starting from nothing to putting on a full Pride parade in Woking in not that long a time was incredible. Yeah. Was a real
and I have to say that was
I think
before our time, and really Charlie and Steve's baby.
Yeah.
Oh, have we gone again? Are we back?
I can hear. Yes, you are.
You can hear me. Okay, well that's all right. Once you can hear me,
I can see you as well.
Okay, good. It was Charlie and Steve's baby, and they really grew it from nothing, like without a pound in the pot, and really pulled it out of the bag and built something beautiful from their little idea. And they are a fantastic pair, and then they've grown the team. And we've got involved, and lots of other people have got involved, and we've had quite a few new recruits as our remit has got bigger. We're putting on different kinds of things and doing different things. We've recruited extra volunteers to sort of help us do it, really. And we're a growing team. And if you would like to volunteer, there are volunteer opportunities available. So check those out on the website as well. Right, I'm going to take a drink if you want to do a bit of talk.
Have you talked yourself out?
Yeah, I've got a dry throat now.
Right, I'm going to twang some spinach in, I think.
Are you putting your spinach in your sauce?
Yep.
Yeah.
Certainly am. It's going to take a little while to wilt down. I'll turn my sauce off because I don't want it to thicken too much.
Use loads because it goes down to nothing, doesn't it?
Exactly. And Lisa loves spinach. It's one of her favourite things. So we'll probably use this whole bag.
Well, save some for my lunch.
Oh, save a bit for lunch?
Yeah.
I see. All right, I can do that for you.
Thank you.
No, I'm almost done now. Almost. Just waiting for my pasta to finish.
Yeah, we're pretty much there as well. Have you done
what way did you do your asparagus, Morgan?
Pardon?
What way did you cook your asparagus?
I fried it. I pan fried it.
Okay,
just in some olive oil. I didn't have any butter, so I had to pan fry it in some olive oil.
Oh, wow. How bad? I mean, that's perfect, isn't it?
That's my...
Oh, you're ready to rock with that. That looks good. Looks good.
I love asparagus.
Maz has reminded me that the singer was awesome. So I think there was a few singers, but I think she's probably trying to remind me about Hazel Dean, who is, of course, our patron.
Lovely Hazel Dean.
Yeah, and Hazel's brilliant and so supportive of Pride in Surrey, and she's a right little dinger, as we'd say in Ireland. She's one in a million, and we're very lucky to have her behind us. She's a good one. Is your pasta far off, Morgan?
Have a look. It's a little bit longer.
There was bite in that.
Did you see the snap?
Dylan is saying that he's never grown asparagus or even eaten it. What's it like? Oh. Okay, so I've never grown asparagus, but I do know that being friends with Molly and Yana, we know that it is tricky to grow. I think it takes a very long time to mature as a plant. And if Molly or Yana are watching, they might correct me, but I'm certain that they've told us it takes ages to grow.
Isn't asparagus the one that takes you by surprise?
Yeah, but it doesn't.
It night or something.
It grows really quickly when it starts growing, but it takes a long time to get going. Is what I understand, but I'm very happy to be corrected about that. And in terms of what it tastes like, I'm not really sure. I mean, it's a green veg, so it tastes like a green vegetable. But
I think it kind of tastes like broccoli in a way.
Do you think so?
No.
I don't know.
It's really interesting. It's much more interesting than broccoli. Broccoli's a bit
Oh
boring.
yeah, it's better than broccoli, but it's kind of broccoli adjacent, I think.
Yeah. Anyway, it's worth a go. Just buy some. Just buy some and have some.
Yeah.
It's worth
Boil it, steam it, fry it. It's very, very...
Yeah. Chop it up and stick it in a risotto.
Oh,
Yum.
lovely in a risotto.
Yum, yum, yum.
With leek and chicken.
Yeah. So Maz is telling us that there's loads more singers lined up for this year's events, and yeah, you're absolutely right, Maz. Like as we've grown as an organisation, so have our events, and
I'm singing this year, Maz.
Oh, geez.
Karaoke.
What was that?
Nothing. We were thrilled, Cal. Thrilled.
Yeah, I should hope so. If we chuck a packet of Murray mints at Maz, she might sing, or a curly whirly.
I mean, there's not much I wouldn't do for a curly whirly, to be honest. So
yeah, we've heard that.
yeah.
Right, Dylan is saying he might try asparagus. You won't regret it. It's lovely.
Yeah, you will not regret. Asparagus is lovely.
Yeah,
it's like, asparagus is nice because you can just have it on its own almost. If you it's a great vegetable. Great vegetable.
Yeah, it's brilliant. Right, Maz is still there. She sent a message, but there's nothing there. I think she's in shock that you said you're going to sing. But let us know what you're having for your dinner. What are you having, Dylan? What are you having, Maz? Let us know.
Do you want to be my pasta tester?
Yes, I will. Oh, it's strange, this pasta.
Oh, Maz is laughing at me.
She's laughing. I think it needs another minute or two.
Another minute or two.
It's good. It's a good one.
It's that accidental posh pasta.
Yeah. Oh, dear me. So are you having pudding tonight, Morgan, or are you being good?
I don't have anything for pudding.
No, we don't either.
I'll probably have a cigarette for pudding.
Oh, don't endorse that.
No,
Right,
I don't endorse smoking. I'm only joking. Most likely, I think I've got some ice cream in the freezer. I might have some ice cream.
well, you should. Treat yourself.
Yeah.
It's Tuesday. You deserve it. Dylan is saying he's had sausages, liver with mash and onions.
Oh!
Well, I love liver.
Lovely.
That's a really divisive meal, isn't it? Liver and onions, bacon. Love it.
It's a bit divisive in this house. Like Kel loves it, and I'm a little bit like,
she won't eat it. So I haven't had liver and onion for many years.
and Maz isn't sure what she's having. Do you know what, Maz? You could have what my kids had, which was freezer surprise.
Freezer surprise, yeah.
Yeah, just see what you've got. Stick it in the oven, bish bash bosh.
Well, I've wilted my spinach down in the sauce, and I got an entire bag of spinach, and it's like 3 bits of spinach now.
I know, it really does disappear, doesn't it? Right, I'm going to show you this because it's looking really lush. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Yeah, look, we've nailed this. Oh, well, look, do you know what?
I hope skills, it's the recipe.
I was going to say, I hope that James and Paul do watch this, and maybe they can give us a little comment as to whether they think we did their recipe justice. And thank you guys for letting us delve into your book.
Right.
Really enjoy it.
We cheated them. It's horrifying.
But you know what? I know what these guys are like from following them online, and they will not mind at all that we've replaced the artichokes with
yeah, we replaced the artichokes with a slab of chocolate cake, boys. Is that all right? I'm
sure they wouldn't mind that either. Right, Dylan reckons our grub looks amazing. He makes his dinner for 6 o'clock, and then he puts us on while he has his dinner. Oh, that's really nice. That's good to know. And the same with Wednesday from News on the News. That's good. Thanks, Dylan. That's good. We know that you're a very loyal watcher.
So what can the viewers expect tomorrow from News on the News? Then?
Right. Okay. News on the News. Well, actually, Maz joined us from News on the News last night. It was myself, Maz, Yana, and we were joined by Fran and Sonia from the Surrey fostering team because it is foster care fortnight. So along with our usual kind of news articles, we also covered an article about fostering, and we talked a little bit about the importance of people stepping up and doing that job, because it is incredibly important. So tune in if you'd like to see that. And actually, I will plug, they've got a an information session. They run a couple of months. They've got their next one is on the 22nd of May. It's a Saturday, and I think it's at 11 o'clock, and it's online. So even if you are a teeny bit curious about fostering, register for that. If you Google it, you'll find the information online. We'll try and put something up on our comments for tomorrow evening's broadcast. So yeah, if you tune in there, you'll find out more. But they were lovely to have. They were really lovely to have online. So we talk about fostering. What else do we talk about, Maz? Refresh my memory. We talk about the need for photo ID for voting. So I'm not going to discuss it now. I know that Morgan and I and Kel could talk about that for hours. We're not going to discuss it now. I'm not going to spoil it for tomorrow. What is the other one?
Pride in Surrey.
Oh yes, and of course, yeah, the announcement of our event. That's good. Oh, Alistair Pinkerton, thank you for popping on. He's just said, evening all, just jumped on after a school governor meeting. You're a glutton for punishment. And he's wanting to know what's cooking. So we're cooking a recipe called First Date Spaghetti Sauce, fancy spaghetti sauce. So should we do a little recap? What did we do? We fried off some shallots and some bacon.
Yes, then we added in the garlic with the chopped tomatoes and the olives and the tomato passata. And that all got bubbled up. Then we
chucked in some spinach.
Yes.
Wilted that in while we were cooking our pasta. And then we neglected to use artichoke hearts. So we've swapped that up for some asparagus, which is going on top. So I think it's a winner.
Yes. Well,
yeah, and Mike was saying, it reminded me to mention our goat. So Kel always finds a little goat of the week, and she found me an adorable one for tomorrow evening. So tune in and you'll be able to find it. You'll be able to enjoy it as much as we did. It was a good evening. Alistair loves spinach. Yeah, it's one of those superfoods, isn't it? You know, it's so good for us. Morgan's plated up.
I'm just doing it. Crikey, Morgan.
Crikey. You've beaten us to it. Show us again. Show us again. Show us again. Oh, look at that. It looks amazing. Right, before you took into that, you must tell us, how's your first cook-along been?
Great, loved it. I've absolutely loved it. I've wanted to do one for ages. So I'm really pleased I was able to get into it. All I can see is Kel in the background surrounded by steam. No, I have absolutely loved it. Really, really enjoyed it. So much fun.
Well, you did brilliantly for your first one. We had no dramas. We've had a bit of a chin wag. We've had lots of lovely people commenting and watching.
We haven't set fire to anything.
I've still got tons of the sauce left as well.
That'll do you tomorrow.
Yeah, for my lunch tomorrow.
Pop it in a sandwich.
Or a pasta bake. Mix it through some pasta and put it in the oven. Love that. I love leftover pasta sauces because you can do anything with them. So Alistair is praising your presentation, Morgan. You've done well.
Thank you very much, Alistair. I definitely cooked far too much pasta for myself, but that's all fine.
All right. As you say, lunch tomorrow. Winner.
Of course. I love asparagus.
Yeah, I know.
My presentation, however, leaves a lot to be desired.
No, it looks good. It looks good. Looks fabulous.
There you go. Then that's for the camera.
Right. Here we go.
Very nice. Oh, you've mixed the pasta in with the sauce.
Yeah. I like to do it that way.
Yeah, that's the way I normally do it. But I was like, it's just the way the recipe said put it on top. I normally mix everything, but
it doesn't matter. We can play. Recipes are there to be played with and enjoyed and tweaked.
And I'm sure James and Paul won't mind once we enjoy it. And I can tell you, it smells amazing. It looks amazing. Tastes amazing. So it's a winner. That is one. And actually, it's a good old budget recipe, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not too expensive to
really
make
cheap.
that. Yeah.
So I had to go out and get a couple of things, and it only cost me a couple of quid to get the stuff that I needed for it. So
yeah. And there's 4 servings in that, Morgan.
I think I'm eating 2 servings right now. So
all right. It's okay because it's healthy. You know, everything that's in it is good stuff. So
I'm gonna have a bite.
Yeah, go for it. You managed to do spaghetti on camera without making a mess.
Good boy.
You deserve a special award for that. It's a winner. It's a winner.
Lovely.
Right. Okay, we're probably ready to wrap up then, aren't we?
We are ready to wrap up. So thank you all so much for joining us. Thank you to the two Chubby Cubs for providing such an incredible recipe. Thank you, Morgan, for your first effort. We won't be doing them anymore, so you can do on your own next week. You're all set now. You know what you're doing.
So I won't do that. Yana wouldn't do that to us.
Yana wouldn't do that to us. However, Yana is going to be taking a well-earned holiday, so it probably will be one of our mugs you see next week. But yeah, please tune in next week, next Tuesday, 6 o'clock for another cook along, and please tune in tomorrow at 6 o'clock to watch this week's episode of News on the News.
Oh, and what about our new show? Do you want to just quickly mention it?
On Saturday morning, you will see an incredible new show by another new member of our team, Misha, who has recorded some incredible exercises for us. So all of us that have been sat around eating crisps on the sofa for the last 18 months, Misha's worked out some really good ways for us to get back in the habit of exercising on a regular basis. So keep your eye out for the adverts, keep your eye out for the timings of that show, and please tune in. Support Misha, support Pride in Surrey, and we'll see you again on your screens very soon.
Yeah, right. Good night, everyone. Have a great evening.
See you, everyone. Thank you.
Bye.
Cheers. Bye-bye.